Hi guys, this is Call of Duty 4Man221 here. I'm going to unpause the replay. As you can probably notice, we are actually pretty late into this game. This game was ridiculously long. All you missed was a lot of them getting flamed, whatever, just like those guys who just got flamed. And P-Bob too launched his cataphracts into my catapults. I lost some guys but was able to recover. And now he's sick of camping in the fort or whatever, and now he is attacking with his phalanxes. I mean, I guess we really had no choice. We were just flaming the crud out of him. So, this is my clanmate Wolves. Something. I honestly don't feel like pronouncing his name right now. This is my last commentary for tonight. It's been like 3 in one day. I just realized how easy commentating is. I just got my little $10 mic like 3 hours ago from Circuit City. All you need is Audacity, which is free software, and Fraps, which is kind of free, but I got the full version to make it easier to record. So, back to gameplay here. These are 3 Silver Shield Spearmen guys. And so, pretty much it's utter chaos in the fort. They're all grouped up and we're just shooting artillery. I think in a second my ally's gonna charge. Let's double speed the take. No wait, never mind. So I'm getting my legions into Pila mode, Pila range or whatever you call it. And we're just focused on making gaps in the wall so I'll be able to do the final assault. So my opponent realizes that I'm gonna launch Pilas at him, so he does this kind of phalanx run forward, but stops just a little bit too short and we can release our Pila. Now, my classic phalanx technique, get the cavalry behind while you hold them with infantry, is just about to apply here. These guys got so badly killed by the Pila, they just started running immediately. What I don't want to happen is get a lot of these guys back to the fort, because then they regroup in the plaza and they come back no matter how many are in number. So I originally had my cavalry chasing these guys. There's about 25 of them. But, what he does is he sees my guys think I'm gonna Hamel and ample him, but I don't do that. What I do is I just keep attacking, but then they start running away because they're getting crashed. I crash into his infantry. They start dying. There's some of the survivors who just got back to the fort and got flamed. Ouch. So right now my cavalry just kind of mops up doing the mopping up operation. I'm saying, hey ally, we gotta charge soon. Pretty much weaken them. And then there's this poor guy's tent who got on fire. I'm just going, that really stinks. Well, I don't want to see a tent burn down, but I don't think they do. Like buildings. So we're kind of aiming at this giant clump of guys right here. And holy moly, that guy just got shot. We're just aiming at this giant clump of flame balls to try to kill people. Yoko is a guy I played with before. Unfortunately, all of a sudden he randomly just left the game, and it's a computer player. I'm giving a shout out right now to P-Bob too for being a good sport and continuing playing this game even with the computer ally. That's the way to play in Rome Total War. As the Wolves Clan says, you never leave a game whether you win or lose, unless you say I have to go or whatever. So now I'm having my infantry charge in to the fort, trying to get them bogged down. I have these guys who came in from this side, and then I have these guys who are coming in from this side. So by these guys coming in from here and attacking, it gave these guys, they're not going to get bottlenecked right there. Then I broke down this wall right here, so my cavalry could come in and attack. I think we clash with these guys first. And there's the tents on fire again. It's kind of cool. I don't know, like 31K is what we standardly use, but it's not a very popular thing on multiplayer. It's normally like 10K or 15K or 50K, which is like you can upgrade all your units. Yeah. So my opponent is kind of seen as getting owned here from the enemy. So, yeah, they're getting owned. I think my ally's gonna send some more troops in. And here I am right here. So, here's what's happening. The flame balls are continuing to rip through the troops. We're pushing farther into the fort. I got these guys to kind of hammer and ample strike them right there. And, yeah, for some reason they got stuck, and there goes the general. So this was a really fun battle. I give props to my opponent, and it was really fun. So, can you guys tell me again how I did? Probably gonna send this out. If I get 1,000 views, I'll tell you how to make, I'll kind of type a little message in how to make this map, because I made this map. It's called Italian Alps. It's kind of mountainy, as you can kind of see. It's really fun to play on. There's like this giant mountain over there. Like, see how high it goes? It's like huge. And I really like playing on my own maps I made. Something using Battle Editor or whatever. And then these guys are just routing. And yeah, so we're just squeezing it on them. They're getting owned. Not much to talk about. Now what I did here was I kind of wanted to flank them, so I ran right into Praetorian Cavalry, right into Triarii. Triarii are like the wannabe phalanxes of the Romans. They're like not that good in the actual, they're like, they can't form a phalanx, but the Romans never could. I guess they're good, but I also think the auxiliary troops are better taking down elephants because they're light infantry versus Triarii. Yeah. So they got a couple just to say the P-Bob 2 is the solutions, which are great guys. For some reason, he left his general all the way out here, like in the middle of nowhere. Maybe he didn't want him to get attacked by artillery. But about this time, I whispered a message to him. Hey, dude, don't forget about your generals, you know, Mike. He's like, oh, okay, thanks. And he's a pretty cool guy. I've never met this other Wolves Clan guy, but he's a cool guy too. So let's see, he's gathering his troops in the fort, probably ready to attack like in the center here, as I'm doing. But like, I hate this. When you're attacking a fort or whatever, you only get a couple guys engaged, and they kind of like, they're like, oh, they're in battle, but they're not really moving. So later in the battle, I figure out how to solve this. And what I do is I have my men run towards this plaza. So, these guys are here, and they're gonna come help my cavalry, which are getting kind of flanked. And see, these guys are kind of stuck here. What we have is, like, these guys aren't even phalanx. These guys are coming to charge my cavalry. What I plan to do now is to run right through all the enemy, which I'm doing right now, and try to get some cavalry out of there to salvage them. But a lot of them get killed. You can't just run through urban kill where it's like they're strong. It just doesn't work there. So like 2 of them rout and they do not come back. My allies are throwing Pila at them. So right here, I'm kind of saying, hey, have some guys come help them there. If you look right here, you see a lot of flame guys. But probably the biggest hit was right here. Look at all those people that just died on that one like flame ball. Like 2 of them hit. I get a lot of kills. Like I get like 2,200 kills, and my ally gets like 1,300. It's because I guess I like killed more than him because I kept attacking. Like I attacked like all the troops on this side of the fort, and then we had that little skirmish thing outside here. So yeah, we're just fighting, and about this time he's like, my army's getting really badly, guys. I'm like, yep, we know. So my allies cavalry comes out here, and he's like deciding where to attack them. But in the very end, these guys do get into their fort, which we're about to see in a second. And they kind of come to attack these guys in the rear. As you can see, the situation's getting desperate here. They can't really hold out much longer. And right about now, my cavalry, I'm gonna attack that unit there to break them. More moving from my opponent's cavalry. I don't know what they're doing. And so, we continue with the battle here. They actually just started routing. And just as I tell my cavalry to attack, and my opponent should actually just like charge all his legions in right now. Okay, so I did a thing I was talking about earlier where you attack, like just tell your men to move towards the plaza to get them closer to the action. That's what they're doing right now. And yep, these guys have their logs, sarissas, or I guess their spears. That's what Massimo does. I don't know, he probably knows more about their spears than I do. I like history too, but Rome history is cool, but I'm not like that detailed. So what this person is doing is they're facing these guys, saying they're going to attack. But in the end, he's just like, quick, get in the fort. In fact, we have a gate there; they can't go through. So it's on the final stages. I brought my camera in. We didn't lose a single guy once we charged them the second time. They're completely surrounded. There's a lot of carnage on the battlefield. And yeah, right now, down to the last couple guys, starting the last breath. And these guys pop in. I don't know how, like, but it's really hard to kill these 2 units for some reason. And their general comes in to try to rescue them. And I tell these guys to turn around and start attacking. Because we have the plaza right now, and if we just held out for 3 minutes, we would have won, but that's not going. And then all of a sudden they just randomly start rallying.